And how did Living Libations come about, Nadine?
Oh, really through our union. I think we were talking one day after a yoga class, and it was actually Epiphany, and I think you said, I want to feed the world good things, and I want to make good things. And I was like, well, we have a storehouse of recipes and amazing food, and we even have frankincense, myrrh, and gold in our pantry. So we whipped that together and made a toast, and then we started making these chocolate yoga truffles.
That's right. These little, I don't even think there was chocolate in them at the time. It was these little treats that I would make for my classes that I was teaching at the time in Toronto, and it just evolved and evolved from there into a full line of essential oils. And
then you kind of brought me out of retirement.
Yes, Nadine was kind of in retirement mode in her little apartment downtown Toronto with stuff in the closets like I'd never even heard of, like frankincense, gold, and myrrh hydrosol distillates, and I'm sipping frankincense and gold, and I'm like, wow, what is this stuff? And
and then we made the fairy waters.
Oh, that's right.
These elixirs, we would infuse gemstones, essences, and the distillate. So we had the fairy water, the white, the water nymph, the Epiphany elixir, and the dewdrop on lotus petal elixir.
I think I was late for yoga class at that time. I was supposed to teach some class, and I was, and I just, I was there for a long time with you, and we just kept making these amazing one creation after another. We had the tiniest kitchen on Huron Street, and in that kitchen, it was just nonstop. Nadine would be on the bed, and I would be making these little treats and everything. And then when the chocolate came in,
oh wow,
we started experiencing raw chocolate, and that was a whole other venture.
We would always cover our lawn in rose petals.
Oh yeah.
And then it was just so fun because we were so encouraged and so well received by everyone we would make the creations for.
Mm-hmm.
And so through that love and reception, we just further committed to and our creativity is sort of like a raspberry bush that when we trim things back or simplify, we have 6 new creations to attend to.
That's right. We ended up creating 7 different flavors of chocolate,
yeah,
all within 1 week. It just kept going. We had all the ingredients there. It was so amazing to experience something that's never been tasted before on the planet. We were making these foods that had never been combined like that.
And it came from our desire to just really create real to the feel plants and botanical combinations that would like embellish and beautify and adorn people.
Yeah, every part of their being it would adorn, from the essential oils to the roots and the adaptogenic herbs to the selecting and sifting through all these different raw cacao beans and finding the ones that work the best for us. I had no idea that I would be making chocolate and anything.
No.
I knew once I made it, I knew that I'd be eating it for the rest of my life, which we still are to this day with our chocolate breakfast and everything like that.
So now I'm going to ask you a question.
Go ahead.
So what is Living Libations in this moment? And now Living Libations has left the rose-petaled covered lawn and is now residing in the secret land of Iz.
Well, Living Libations now is
a veritable wonderland.
It's a veritable wonderland. It's as vast as this forest and as intricate as the forest floor. It is. I believe we're coming to the full manifestation of our vision of what we are, and it seems to be growing more and more. Living Libations is
the outpouring.
The outpouring
of a nectar.
Yes, I'll explain it. Yes, and it's an outpouring. Living Libations.
Okay, well, remember that day and you were like, hey, what should we call all these beautiful things we make? And then we were just like, hey, Living Libations, let's make up a little business card. And we did. And then the UPS man said, hey, what does that mean? And we were like, we have no idea. And then we looked it up. And so it is. The outpouring of
liquid outpouring
of a nectar
in
honor
of a deity.
Yeah.
Of a deity.
Yeah.
And we feel that all the products that we make and all these creations that we make, it makes one become the outpouring itself to a higher energy.
We're 90% water anyway.
We're 90% water. We are living libations. We are liquid libations. We're libating and inhaling and ingesting and exuding an exchange with the heavens and the earth. That's what libations is.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.